Bye, guys.
We are. I was thinking this morning, it's been almost a month.
Yeah, it's been a long
The
time.
last one was August something or something.
Yeah, I got to
It's
talk.
a month.
I talked by myself for like 3 weeks and you really. I have a different background for each one. I'm just like,
Well, that's fun.
hey, what's going on?
Oh.
4 minutes of me. Bye.
I wish we could do that. The backgrounds are so
I
cool.
know, but with three of us, I can't figure it out.
No, well, someday that's a new thing for next year.
That's a green screen thing. We got to get a green screen.
Well, what do you do it on?
I just have the Zoom do it.
Oh, okay.
But when we did the green screen, when our COVID videos,
This is so funny because this is what our show is. Fall, y'all. I stole it from her. Mainly because I just got back from Kentucky and Tennessee, and they are all fall, y'all. Everything's y'all. I was going, I am surrounded by Leslie everywhere, y'all. We actually had one gal though in the Studio B tour in Nashville. She was great, but she was over dramatic, and every other word was y'all. It was like, okay, yelled too much.
Y'all too much.
Y'all too much.
Y'all too much.
Y'all too much.
That's a good
Just yelling all the time, y'all. You know, y'all.
Yelling all the time, y'all.
Y'all. Hey, I was just thinking though, you know what? I may be
You
able to
can't overdo it.
You can overdo it. It was like I wanted to just go stop it. Just stop it. I know we're in Nashville, but come on, y'all.
You're like, I work with someone from Bama. I know how
I
it's
know
really
how
said.
you do say y'all. Not every y'all. You're not a y'all. Anyway, so great trips, back to back. Nashville,
back. Yay.
Tennessee.
We were in the same time zone for a little while.
Yes, we were. We were. We got to go to Buc-ee's. I cannot believe you have not been to a Buc-ee's.
That wasn't a big thing when I was like living in the South. That really wasn't. That's become a new thing now.
It is. Okay. It got to the point where we went to one Buc-ee's because Edmund knew I'd been to a Buc-ee's before, and I love Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is like a gas station on steroids. It has everything from pulled brisket sandwiches to
There's like a whole wall of
everything.
jerky.
Wow. But then there's Bucky sock. Bucky's a beaver. Bucky socks. There's Bucky shirts. There's Bucky bags. There, everything is Bucky, and it's huge. So we were comparing the Bucky's because they've gotten giant. So we were like, okay, let's not go to this Bucky's. Let's go to the next Bucky's. You know, we're heading to Nashville, and we're excited about Bucky's. So if you get back there, you got to hit a Bucky's. A lot of us did Christmas shopping at Bucky's. I got Mike's present at Bucky's. Wait, you guys see it. It's great. Couldn't get it at the first one. Somebody else bought one, and I was like, oh, why did I miss that? So I couldn't wait to go to the next Bucky's, and I found it because I was online Bucky's looking for it, and it wasn't there. So anyway,
very nice.
So fun Bucky's, and we went to the Ark. And
was that pretty cool?
Well, there were some that really enjoyed it. I loved it because I got to see what it looked like built. Yeah. It's huge. I mean, huge. You can see where they got everybody in there. But the company that did it, or the people, or whoever is behind it, it was very commercial. Oh man, it was. I mean, like the mugs that you could refill was called the perpetual flood mug for,
really
$10, and you
could potentially get a whole bunch of a flood of a soda.
And they really pushed the dinosaur thing. Really? I mean, they had a lot of it was there was some mixed beliefs in the thing. Yeah. And but to see the Ark itself is pretty amazing. So we didn't go to the Creation Museum. That was somewhere else, but we did. The Ark was pretty amazing, and I have good pictures, which I was saying, when I'm out for November, I will be able to post pictures from all of this year because I've done no pictures. So I'll be doing
it's been
that.
A lot of like advertisements of what we've got coming up. You've done some, but you've been so busy. How do you have time for that?
I know, exactly. So I'll be making some albums of some of the photos and stuff. So we got to visit 4 states. So we were in Tennessee, then we went to the Tennessee-North Carolina border in the Smokies. So we got a picture there. So we got to step into North Carolina. And then we went to Kentucky, and then we crossed the bridge into Illinois
Yeah.
or Indiana. No, Indiana,
Is it Indiana? I
Indiana.
mean, geography.
Yeah, I know.
Geography.
Indiana, because I've been to Illinois. So this was Indiana. We got to mark that off because we stopped right on the Ohio River in Indiana and took pictures and got to tootle around there. So we got to knock 4 states off.
Nice. Very cool.
So it was very cool. And then got back and went right to Harrison Hot Springs, which good on ya, Harrison Hot Springs. They did a great job. Wonderful travelers,
Mhm.
new people, new couples, all had fun, all want to travel some more. Love it. The baby boomers are starting to travel. Love it.
New generation.
So much fun. So anyway, I'm home for a while. Well, until Monday.
We're enjoying it. Like Ricardo and I went in Lori's office and we didn't even say anything. We just sat there.
Yeah.
We were just
They brought snacks.
brought our snacks. We had our phones. We just sat in her presence.
She was in my essence. I was
Did
like,
you?
oh, I missed you guys too. I really did.
We just want to sit
Yeah,
there.
just sat there.
We were whole again. We were happy.
I had a pile of work for this high, but it was like they let me do it. They just sat, so I sat quietly. So yeah, I missed you guys. I didn't get to get any souvenirs this time. I was on a budget, and which is budget for poor people. And but it was a good trip. I thought of you. It was like, oh, you guys would like to see this.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. That's fine.
It was fun. I was sending prayers your way because I knew you were here on your own.
Mhm.
And then I was like, Leslie's just right over here, somewhere in the next state. Everything back there's kind of all together. Like
It is-
Bama.
it
Yeah,
is.
you were in Bama, you're just right down the road. So,
That it really is. Like the one side's very spread out.
yes.
Mhm.
Like New England even and all of the South, it's like we are all right on top of each other. And so it's like, oh, you're going to Mississippi? That's fine. It's just 3 hours over here. You're going to Georgia? Oh, that's just 3 hours over
Yeah.
here.
It's amazing, especially when you get into the Maryland, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Virginia, and West Virginia. You can drive those states in one day
Yeah.
and hit them
Yeah.
all, which I did, with my brother. So not this time, but when we went back. So it's and then you get back here and you're driving forever just to get from one end of California to the other.
Oh, California's
It's
like a
like,
2-day
oh,
drive just to
it's-
get all the way down it.
It really should be 2 states,
Mhm.
North California, South Carolina.
I mean, even Washington, like from here just to Squim,
Yeah,
and with potty breaks is a 6-hour drive minimum.
right. Well, and because you have the sound and all of that too.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
You
where
gotta go around the water,
Yeah.
around the mountain.
Yeah, exactly. Oregon's just a square.
Yeah.
You can just go straight across, up, down, or diagonal, but they don't want you there. So it's like you get into Oregon, they're like, this way out.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, this way out.
Yeah. If you're not weird, Oregon doesn't like you.
Yeah. I lived there for 7 years, so I fit in for a little while and then they said, no, you need to go.
You're not weird enough.
You need to go. Go back to Washington. So
Yeah.
As I promised probably a month ago that I promised you
Yes.
guys this. I was gonna show you that you can make caramel out of sweetened condensed milk, and that's it.
or you can make caramel.
Did
That's
I, which way did we decide that was the way we were gonna say it?
I don't know. I have never said caramel.
You guys said caramel.
I always say caramel.
Mm.
But I think
Now that
people-
I'm having to think about it, I don't know
I
what
know,
to say it.
I know.
Mm.
Anyway, I am always amazed at this.
So this nice sticky substance,
Mm.
all you do, put it in a crock pot for 10 hours on low, and you take the label off the can, lay the can sideways. Don't open the can.
No,
Just lay the can sideways in the pot, fill it up with water, put the top on, and forget about it for 10 hours. Then let it cool. Once it's cooled, this is what you get.
look at that. That is real caramel, and it is so good. Mm,
I'm just gonna eat. I'm not gonna talk.
yeah, it's
It
kinda
is
like-
good. I could probably just eat it straight out of the can. I don't
Oh,
need it. I don't
yeah.
need an apple.
I'm wondering if you could somehow thicken it up and then make caramel chews. I bet you could if you laid it out on like wax paper, parchment
Mhm.
paper,
Mhm.
and then put it in the fridge for a while, and then you could cut it into caramel chews and
Mhm.
twist them up.
I don't see why not. Yeah.
I know, I'm gonna try that.
No.
Then the other thing that I saved it for you guys because Vincent, I think, was going to eat that whole thing if I let him because he helped me make it last night, is a pumpkin dip. It's a cup of pumpkin puree, a quarter cup of softened butter, quarter cup of brown sugar, quarter cup of maple syrup, and then cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger to your taste. I used about half a teaspoon ginger, nutmeg, teaspoon cinnamon. Go ahead and beat the butter and sugar together, cream those together in a mixer, standing mixer, hand mixer, either one you have. Then add everything else in. Yeah, I told you. I had to stop Vincent from eating it.
It tastes good. Long story short, it tastes really good.
You know what? Oh man, this is really good.
It's like buttery pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know what?
Hmm.
This would be good, like pudding in little dessert cups with a little whipped cream on top, or cream cheese frosting loosened up and then piped on top of it. What a fun dessert!
So try these two dips out. I'll put the one for the pumpkin dip because it's got a lot more ingredients. But the caramel, literally a can of sweetened condensed milk. And I had tried it before I had done the coconut milk because you can do the dairy-free one and it still turns out good. It still tastes like caramel. It is not as thick as the regular, but it's still good. That though, that is.
I could eat this just with a spoon.
All of it. Just mix it together.
Vincent has good taste.
A little caramel, a little pumpkin.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm not here to get paid. I'm just here for the food.
You sound like Rizzo the Rat. The Muppets.
Oh
yeah.
And the
I'm just here to
Muppet Christmas Carol. Because he's like, Gonzo's going on that he's going to tell the story. And Rizzo goes, and I am here for the food.
And I am here for the food.
Yes.
And we are.
Yes. I am.
What a great intro into fall.
Oh, I know. And happy fall, y'all.
Yes, happy fall, y'all. Look what they just sent to the post office.
Oh, wait, we were supposed to all three hold it. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Newsletter. Ricky is getting so good with
You're
these
gonna love it.
newsletters. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I can't wait to see what you do for the New Year's one.
I got some pretty evil ideas. By evil, I mean funny, super funny. So this new newsletter. Sorry, can't speak. I'm too busy eating.
No.
The new
The new
is I added an addition to it. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. You're gonna have to look at it yourself. It's gonna be fun. It's more immersive this time.
as
far as adding.
The colors are good. My special date is in there where you're calling in for your January.
You better look for that, guys.
Yeah.
So
It's
if you are currently subscribed and you're gonna expire, there's gonna be a sticker around this area. It'll have your name and a sticker on one of these sides. It's gonna say last issue. If you're a last issue and you want to, make sure you resubscribe. If you don't, you don't. That's okay, that's fine. Just keep a lookout for that. Those of you that don't have a subscription, call us, come in. We can take payment over the phone, email check, or if it's your first time and you just want one, you always get the first one for free to take a look at it.
Yep.
Good information is in here. There's a lot of good information.
All the things that we've got coming up. I mean, and fall is packed. Like,
man, it is.
I swear, every quarter I always go, I didn't do that much, and then I fill out the whole lineup, and I keep adding stuff. I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens.
No.
It just keeps going. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot in November. Unfortunately, I won't be here. Oh, I'm so excited though for the holiday bazaar.
You're gonna be here for the bazaar.
I will be here for the
Oh,
bazaar.
thank goodness.
I don't have.
I don't want to be
till the
DJ.
12th.
I'm not very good on the microphone. I sound like Minnie Mouse.
DJ Leslie in the house.
I
Yeah.
am the
I
voice
did
of the bazaar.
Lower my voice. It sounds like I'm 1-800 caller.
Kind of is.
No.
Thank you for calling on.
Thank you.
I'm not meant to be on a microphone.
I think she's fine. She's fine. I mean, ooh, book club. I think I might do book club this next quarter.
There's a
knows?
lot of, they're probably going, I want to be looking through, check your mailbox.
Sorry,
They
guys.
mailed it this morning, so some of you may get it this afternoon. A lot of
Nice.
times when
No.
we do them right at 9 a.m., they get them out to you the same day. So I hope you do get it. Please give us a call. Let us know if you got yours. It's always nice to hear if people are actually getting it, because sometimes we don't hear till like a week later, and then they're like, "No, I never got it," and it's like, "Oh, well, did everybody else
Oh,
get theirs?"
Book club's interesting.
It is.
Mhm.
Wow.
Now, I don't want to go through everything that's in the newsletter or going on next
Yeah.
quarter because that's just a waste of time. But something that I think is pretty neat that I might even go to is Ask a Lawyer Q&A
Mhm.
is October
Oh.
7th next month. Ask a Lawyer Q&A
Who did
October
we get
7th.
coming in? I am
So
so happy.
it's attorney Brian Dosh. I don't know how that
Oh.
got put together, but Leslie's the one that kind of worked that.
Nice, because we've been trying to do that for years.
Mhm.
And so thank you, Brian.
Yep.
And Leslie, for getting that put together, because that's something that we really need to have at least
Mhm.
once a quarter,
Yeah.
you know?
Then we always have questions about legal help.
Well, we do, yeah.
Anything and
October
everything that
7th.
you wanted to ask an attorney that you've never, or just a lawyer in general that you never got the chance.
Yeah.
October 7th, and it's free,
What time,
right?
10 a.m.
It's at
9
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
9
9 a.m. October 7th. There's flyers out there on the
Yeah.
table. So if you're interested, come pick one up. I mean, we have a lot of education classes, honestly, coming up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch.
This quarter was, Zen, finding your peace, exercise, yoga, all that stuff. And I feel like this next quarter is like the educational portion of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
The more you know, the better.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know, the more you grow.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a little peek because.
Oh, just flash it. Flash it. Don't show too
I
much.
flashed it.
Flash it.
Flash
Oh
it.
crap! I've been flashing it.
Yeah, you're flashing it.
I need more
Taking that
caramel.
out. Yeah, more. Yeah, that's what we need is some more sugar.
Can you tell we've had sugar?
I accept this sugar rush I'm about to go through and the crash afterwards. I accept it.
Finishing out this quarter, though, because we still have a couple more things before we finish this quarter. October 1st is really the start of our next quarter. So next week when we join you, it'll be a happy October. And it's Steve's birthday.
Oh,
Happy early birthday.
He starts the Halloween season. That's what he says.
Yeah, he does.
Mhm.
He is the start of Halloween.
Um,
Stevie.
So this week, closing out, next week's our new quarter. This week, closing out, we still have hiking group, and that's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. at Sela Cliffs Natural Preserves. People have called and asked how to get there. Literally put it in your Google Maps, and it will guide you there.
Yeah, I talked to somebody. A new one's coming.
So meet us out there tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I normally wait till about 9:05 before we leave. And I hope to see you there. It'll be a good hike.
Mhm.
We also have our Tai Chi classes. We've extended them to Tuesday and Thursday now.
Oh,
I've got to
wow.
make a new flyer. Because there
That's-
has been such a push that people enjoyed it on Tuesdays. They wanted it twice a week. So we've extended it now to Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:15. So come check it out and join the fun. And then our back to school drive, we will be ending that at the end of this month and moving into Toys for Tots. But if you still want school supplies to go to West Valley School District, bring them up to the front by the 30th and we will take them down there. And then lastly, even though this is partially fall, but it was added last minute. So we decorated our tree for Seahawks.
Yeah, go Hawks. 3-0. Woohoo.
And then we're going to be changing into fall. Well, Sharon Johnson, thank you for being so amazing.
She is.
Is making ornaments to make it a fall tree. And we made it to where it wasn't, you don't have to be so crafty, because I think that holds people from coming
Yeah.
and being part of it, because they're thinking, oh, I can't paint. I really can't do that. I don't want to be crafty. So we're making a thankful tree. So
Oh.
she's made all kinds of fun little ornaments like we did for the Memorial Day tree. And you come and write what you're thankful for on it, and you can hang it on the tree. Pick your ornament, write what you're thankful, hang it on the tree. And that's going to be up pretty much till we get to the end of November, and we'll change over to Christmas.
Yep.
Excellent.
We've got more photo booths. This quarter's photo booths. Don't even ask me about balloons, because I'm going to hate balloons by the end of this
I
year.
already hate balloons. I'm sorry. Just have to just
Because we
pop,
have
pop, pop,
Halloween
pop.
coming up, right?
We have
So-
Halloween, we've got the holiday bazaar, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, and then we're done. I've got 4 lined up, and it's gonna be
For the
boom, boom,
year.
boom.
Thank you for all the days off. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we let it go this month after Seahawks. So
Mm.
you have till about the end of October, and then
Yep.
it's on. It is on.
That's okay. Seahawks can get far enough ahead that maybe we can go to the Super Bowl
Yeah.
again.
There we
I'm
go.
telling you, they kicked the Dolphins, but
Oh,
there
it
was a
was so
second in
good.
the first quarter. I was like, oh, but they came back and I'm telling you, it was brutal.
That was a good game.
Oh yeah, it was a very good game. At
I
one
love
point, I was
football.
like, Smith, what are you doing? I mean, never mind, Smith, good job. It was up and down. And I'm not a big football fan. I haven't watched football in a long time.
Oh,
I enjoyed that.
I did. I watched Bengals yesterday. Aphrodite and I text back and forth, and Bengals just was not showing up.
Mm.
Very sad. But anyway,
A lot next quarter. A lot's happening.
It is.
Lord.
Just get ready. Here we go.
Can I just put in my 2 weeks now?
No.
Oh,
Mm.
never
By
mind.
the way, with the rumors, because Ricardo and I played a fun telephone game to see how fast it would go through. Oh my goodness, these people talk. And so
I am not leaving in October.
not leaving in October,
It was
but
a
we
joke.
totally let it roll because they were just passing it through the whole building. Well, did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear?
I love the rumor mill. It floors me every time something will come to my office and I'll go, what? Where'd that come from? Well, I heard it from, and I'll track it back and it's like, okay, that was not even close to being what was said. However, by the time it got to me, so it's always fun. So if you
I've
hear
gotten asked if
something,
I'm leaving now, though. I think it's changed to that.
Oh,
well, yeah, because if it's not him, it's you.
oh my gosh. So it was said as a joke, a little backstory. I think I was joking with it was either Annie, Merla, or Mike. It doesn't matter. The point is, I was like, "Yep, I'm leaving in October because we got to keep the tradition going."
Mhm.
And then the next day, Harry comes up to me and says, "Ricardo, is it true?" I was like, "Is what true? You freaking me out, Harry. Like, are you leaving in October?" And then in that moment, I thought I could say no or I could say yes and go along with it, or I could just play devil's advocate. Like, oh, I don't know, Harry. Am I leaving in October?
Yeah.
And it just blew up. I don't think it was Harry that heard it, but someone else heard it, and it ran through the Harmon Center like lightning. Let's be honest. I didn't know it could spread that fast.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's fast.
yes, it's fast.
Literally in a day.
Unless you want it to spread.
Yeah, but we totally let it. We were just watching it going,
Oh, I'm sorry.
wow.
Well,
So
here's
thanks for letting us know how quick you guys
Mm.
talk about us.
Well, so thank you. I appreciate it. This was awesome.
this is very
It is
fall.
great.
Thank you
y'all.
very much.
So Friday we have a
Oh, it's your
Trip-
presentation.
trip presentation for the Canadian Rockies and San Antonio holidays. These are for 2025. The Swiss Alps obviously has sold out. It is beyond capacity. However, if you're on that Swiss Alp, if you're one of the 38 people, 39 people on that trip, please come and we will show the Swiss Alps to those who are going.
Mhm.
Because some signed up and they never even saw the presentation.
Oh, that's funny.
So you can come and at the end of the presentation, we will show the Swiss Alps again if you're interested in seeing it because you're already signed up for it.
Mhm.
We are putting people on a waiting list. So if you do want to be on that in case, let me know and I can get you on that. And then Monday we have Apple Annie's. So we're going up to Apple Annie's. If you don't know what that is, it's a consignment where they have the booths
Mhm.
of antiques and all kinds of things. It's a warehouse. I mean, you
Ooh.
can spend the whole day going through it. We find things all the time. And then lunch, I'm going to try to get it at the little 50s diner that is hooked to that. But if not, we'll maybe go to the Hot Rod diner.
Mhm.
I'll figure something out. And I have room on that one. And then October 10th, for those who didn't, I think I heard back from everybody, but October 8th mystery trip was changed to October 10th.
Okay.
And there's a reason for that. You'll find out if you're going. And I did get some that had to cancel, so I'll be going to the waiting list. And so far, 4, 5, 6 people from the waiting list have gotten to go on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a
Wow.
few more. So wait for a call. And then it'll be the October 16th through 31st Greek cruise with our 78 people from here.
So it's really nice that we're spending time with Lori now, but we will not see her until
for October.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a couple of, a couple of days. And Christmas. So I'm talking to Christmas to our Santa Claus. He accidentally booked the wrong day.
Mhm.
Christmas party trip is scheduled for December 5th. So we may be changing that to the 12th. And I'll know for sure by the end of today. And if you're on it, I will send you out letters telling you the date change. And hopefully that's not a big deal. But first thing I have to do is make sure I can change the venue.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
that's the big thing. And if we can't change the venue, we may not have Santa Claus, or I may have another Santa up my sleeve. I'm not sure. So right now it's on the 5th, but it may be the 12th.
Okay.
I'll let you know that.
Okay, things change, guys. People change, places change. It's hard to coordinate all that and make it all work together.
Yeah. Oh, I did on Harrison Hot Springs. I did do the outline for next year's book.
Uh-huh.
So I have about 18 trips
Holy cow.
lined up for the Pacific
Wow.
Northwest.
Nice.
And now it's just the process of getting people to send me the cost
Oh,
So
that's
yeah.
fun.
so I can get the money,
Mhm.
put in and try to keep it down. So that's where I'll be working at. So good to be home.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
happy you're back.
I'm happy I'm back too, because I missed you guys.
It was
Really did.
quiet. It was quiet. The
'Cause I'm
week,
loud.
yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's like growing up in a family and there's someone's missing. You're just like, something's not right.
Mhm.
Yeah, we are like a family here. We
And
really
Mike
are.
was gone for a little bit too. Like that
Yeah.
was everything was off.
I'm all alone. There's no one here
Um,
beside me.
I'm very proud of you though, because the place was still here. It was,
There was no
Kind of
like,
burned down.
Nah,
yeah,
you
I
did
think you
great.
did good.
Like I didn't get calls about crazy stuff.
No.
You didn't make anybody extremely mad. That was amazing.
Yeah.
It
It wasn't hard at all. The hardest part was not having answers to certain things. So I was like, oh, I gotta put it on the back burner. I'll get to you on that eventually. That was the worst part of it.
Yeah.
Other than that,
And you're the
Easy.
it person. That's the
Yeah.
only bad part. Is
Lord,
like
I have no time.
everybody goes to you. It's
Yeah.
almost nice to have that extra buffer. It's like, do you want Lori, Ricardo, and me? Pick one.
Yeah.
Pick
Yeah,
one.
pick one.
That
And
week
we
flew
do-
by.
We did hear that there was a couple of people up front. And I know it wasn't Mike because Mike's been here, but we've got some new folks that aren't used to. There are some questions that they can answer
Mhm.
regarding travel,
Mhm.
and that's looking up the payments and things like that that they didn't do.
Mm.
And I got heard about it. So, but please be patient with us because we have John
Mhm.
Paul's new.
Mhm.
Maura's been here, but really more in the evenings.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And Annie's pretty good at doing that, but we
Yeah.
lost Pammy.
Mhm.
Merla knows pretty much, stuff too. So just be patient. If somebody doesn't give you the answer that you need,
Mhm.
you can always ask for Leslie or Ricardo.
Yeah.
If I'm not here, because I don't want people to feel like if I'm not here, they can't do anything. But
But if it is the world travel,
that is me
we
only.
cannot.
Yeah.
That's me, all
Sorry.
me. So anyway, but you guys do a great job. Thank you. And what a great cook.
Mm-hmm. I need some more. I'm sorry.
I know.
I know
I'm
we're
sorry,
about to
Vincent,
close.
some of this may not be around for you.
I'm gonna have to make him some more this
Mhm.
weekend.
Sharing is not caring.
It's good.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you next week. We won't have a recipe probably, but we'll
Who
be here.
knows? We might.
It's October. Who knows?
Mm.
We need to work something spooky next week.
Oh
It's
yeah, is
October
it?
1st.
Oh yeah, we need to have spooky ones.
Mhm.
I was looking back at some of our old ones. If you ever want to get a kick, just look back at some of our old.
Oh, the Wayne and Girth one and Jesus. That was
Oh.
pretty funny.
Yeah, we ended up.
The what and what?
Oh yeah. I did notice though we were called something else then, so you have to put that in to get those older ones.
Chat face with the Harmonson girls. Because
That was one,
Mhm.
but before that it was different.
Oh.
We didn't have chat face. It
Well,
was,
we had cooking with the girls, but our show
I
was
can wear a
always called
wig.
Chat
That's
Face.
fine.
yeah, when we were doing the videos during 2020, we had it,
You had travel shots.
yeah,
That was
travel shots.
and then cooking with the girls was the cooking one, and then crafting with the girls.
Yeah. And walking with the girls.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a whole bunch of different ones that you have
Mhm.
to specifically look up, but anyway, if you pull up Harmon Center, I think you can get most of
And
them.
if you go to the Yakima Parks and Recreation channel, they're all there. You just have to scroll through them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we've been doing this show for 4 years now.
40 years, can you believe it?
It's a long time.
It is
That's a
long
while.
time.
It's a long time you've been hanging out with us and listening to us.
Yes, and thank you. You should get something. Have karma.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you next week. Have a good weekend and happy fall, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Chat Face with the Harmon Center crew. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.